Hi guys, good afternoon. Welcome to my channel. If you're new to my channel, this is Credit Counselor Reborn. Thank you for checking in. Remember to like. If you've not subscribed, remember to subscribe. It gives me the motivation to make more content for you. So in today's topic, I'm going to discuss a few points regarding credit card debt. So they're basically tips to avoid credit card debt. Yes, when you have a credit card, the money isn't yours. As much as you're spending and your account is intact, but doesn't mean that the money from your account won't go. It eventually leaves your account. So what are some of the tips you can follow? What are some of the steps you can follow to avoid credit card debt? Remember, when you you need to first understand how a credit card works. Yes, so when you have a credit card, at what point does the interest start accumulating? Usually when they give you a grace period. A grace period is a time when you're supposed to clear off the credit card balances. Yes, paying back the credit card balances. But what happens if you exceed like a day or two or beyond without clearing those balances? That is when the interest begins to accumulate. So what tips can we follow? What steps can we follow to avoid credit card debt? Number one, you need to treat your credit like your own cash. Yeah? Assuming the credit card did not exist, you would be obliged to spend within the cash that you have. Assuming you have $1,000, that is what you will spend if there was no credit card, or if that is the money on your debit card, that is exactly what you would spend. But now they've given you the opportunity of a credit card. Yes, you're actually accessing money that is not yours, but it doesn't mean you will not pay. You will eventually pay it back. Now, to avoid credit card debt, we need to spend as though we are paying for our services, our goods, in cash. What do I mean? Only spend what you can afford to pay off. If you can afford to pay off items worth $500, that is what you should spend. Don't go and purchase things of $600. The extra $100 is going to strain your budget. Assume you're paying with cash. Would you afford your spending? That is a question you should ask. Assume you are paying in cash. Would you afford what you're spending? Ask yourself that question whenever you go to swipe that credit card. Number two, our next tip to avoid credit card debt. Avoid paying minimum payments. Avoid making minimum payments per month. You realize that when you're given a credit card, they give you a certain amount you're supposed to pay within a month. But avoid paying the bare minimum. Pay at least over and above that bare minimum. In this way, it will help you to clear the credit card loan as soon as possible, hence reducing the interest rates that would accumulate because you've not cleared the balances. You need to know that paying more than the minimum amount due each month will extend your debt and increase the amount of interest you will pay. So if you stick to paying the bare minimum, it's going to increase on the amount you will pay and the interest you'll pay to the end. So if eliminating credit card debt is your goal, you will need to pay more than your minimum payment. The less you pay each month, the bigger the outstanding amount, because interest will accumulate on the balances unpaid. Yes? So avoid paying the minimum amount assigned to you. Ensure that you always pay at least over and above the monthly minimum balances assigned to you. In this way, you'll minimize interest and clear the credit card balances as soon as possible. Number three, Set reminders or auto pay to avoid late fees, the interest. Whenever you delay to pay your credit card debt by some days or time, or go beyond the time assigned to you, you're calling in for more interest. So when you set reminders and auto pays are like standing orders. If you set those, they will help you avoid late fees attached to late payment of the credit card balances. Reminders and auto payments allow for prompt payments, helping the credit card holder avoid fees attached to delayed payments. So avoid late payments by setting reminders and auto pays to help you be up to date on your credit card debt. Finally, my fourth point. These are important points. I know there are so many out there, but I found that these are the key points that one, if a credit card holder implemented, they are going to meet their debts and pay their bills on time. Bills due to them, credit card bills due to them in time, and also in this way it helps you boost and improve on your credit score. The more you clear your loans or your credit card loans in time, it boosts and improves on your credit score. I'm sure everyone would love that. You wouldn't want a negative credit score. So my fourth point is regularly review your credit statements for errors and fraudulent charges. Don't just be there like, me, I have the credit card, it's okay, let me go swipe, do this. You don't know what is going on with your credit card. You need to know whatever transaction is leaving your credit card. Is it really done by you, or there's a fraudster out there helping you to spend on your credit card? So endeavor to look into your credit card statements for potential errors and fraudulent actions that may occur to your credit card. Don't be the type of credit card holder who doesn't care about transactions happening on their credit cards. I will recap on my points. The very first tip is treat your credit card as though you're paying in cash for whatever services or products you're purchasing. Number 2, avoid minimum payments set to you by the credit card company. If they've given you $300 as the minimum payment, try to pay $400 per month. In that way, you will reduce on interest and speed up on the credit card payment. Number 3, set reminders and auto pays to avoid late payments. Once you avoid late payments, you're avoiding on the fees attached to late payment as well and higher interests. Finally, number 4, regularly review your credit card statements. So my viewers, I know I've left a lot of points, but I would love you to go to my comment section and drop in that point that you feel, that tip that you feel is important to help credit card holders avoid credit card debt. Drop in the comment section and I'll gladly be able to reply and also learn from you. So for today, that is my video. I've tried to make it as short as possible because I need you to learn these points. The fewer the better. I don't want to bombard you with so many points, so many tips, and you get confused. For now, let's take the 4 points as crucial and implement them. Thank you for today. Remember to like my video, share, and subscribe. See you next time. Bye-bye.